What good is it to be the size of a doll anyway? I mean, that's kind of like my big question with Doll Man, and I guess there are a few answers. This is Lester Colt, the second Doll Man, by the way. So I guess you can like infiltrate the child of a crime lord's birthday party to attack the crime lord by pretending to be an action figure. That's one way that Doll Man can use his abilities. And I guess Doll Men can save money on jetpack fuel. It's a lot less fuel for these guys. I don't know. I'm guessing it's infiltration, but for some reason, the government made a bunch of these guys. The most successful one being Lester Colt, who goes and does missions and ends up being on the Freedom Fighters. This one right here is Daryl Dane, the first Doll Man. Lester Colt went through like this whole experiment, to be able to shrink himself, and also, he's supposed to be able to grow himself again. But the lab with all these experiments gets attacked, and he ends up losing his chance to be able to revert. Turns out though, there's like a whole ton of doll men, and by being turned into doll men and being shrunk, for some reason that leads to them going insane and losing their minds. That's why these guys are all pissed off because they've been being held in the Pentagon, and like it's all secret. They're not allowed to go anywhere, and they're losing their minds. So Dollman's girlfriend gets to work on trying to make them big again, and then it goes horribly wrong, and they all get melded into one giant psycho creature man thing. And then of course eventually they fix it and get him out. Comic books are so weird. I freaking love this stuff. But yeah, that's basically all there is to know about Lester Colt. Like, he eventually is able to be embiggered and shrink at will after the whole being melded with a bunch of doll men debacle. Uh, that's it.